are going to learn old school cables and tubes using the manual for the KH260. This is cables, and these are cool. Okay, the tension swatch is finally in the dryer, so we have about another hour and a half before we can measure it. So we're going to go to old school cables. So let's get that done. I'm going to cast on a few stitches and then we'll get going. Alright, so now we're going to do cables according to the manual, which means no punch card involvement whatsoever. I'm going to reset my row counter to 000. I'm going to knit 4 rows. Now our manual says to bring forward 6. So 2, 4, 5, 6 stitches. Use our 2 doubles. And it says that we drop this one. And we drop this one. Then we pick up these ones and these ones. Do our transfer. And our transfer. And then we get to go fishing with our latch tool to try and chase the stitch that we dropped. So we're chasing this one. I'll just go underneath it. So we chase that one, latch it back up, and we chase this one. And latch it back up. To me, that's kind of scary, to say the least. And then you knit across. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other method in another of the Brother books is you take a length of cord, which is the same color as your working color. Hang on. Okay. And you manually stitch these. Take your transfer tools, play the transfer game. Sorry. Bring these forward, of course. Just having one of those days. Everybody's open. Grab your stitch. To me, this is a little scary, but it's supposed to work rather well. Okay, transfer, transfer, hold those, do your wonderful pearls. Both sides. Don't hesitate to get them done now. Bring everybody forward. Okay, so I did an extra one, sorry about that. Hang this stitch and clip it. Now this lead edge, hang it over the needle, knit across 4 more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I would repeat this just for clarity. So you are putting that in there. Make sure that you grab it when you purl it up. I would think that one is supposed to loop that in each time. So let's do that. Let's carry it upward. So let's take that back down. Right? So we have this one. We've now gone to grab this one, loop that in there, pull it through. Grab the next one, loop it in, pull it through, grab the last one, loop it in, pull it through, and now you will knit it across. Hang on here, I have a knot. Oh Lord. One sec. Follow with the other side. Now with this side, because this was the first side, you do not have to keep the that other stitch coming upward. You just drop it right there. Okay, so now you have done the purls on either side. You're just knitting it off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looping it on here, doing your transfers. Oh, come on, stay. So transfer this way, and then this way. Everybody comes forward, including little purl. Moving across. Now, each time I come up, I'm just going to put this on this one instead. So 1, 2, 3, I believe that is 4. I'm going to do the purl stitch again. And purl stitch again on this side. Now we'll see which one works better. Okay. think that I should have not done that part. Okay. I think I should draw that across and put that through this one. And that way it stays clean. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on that one. So going this way first, this way second. Bring it forward, tightening it up a little bit, and knitting 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to snip the extra stitch here. I'm going to do some purls. Just like before. So we'll grab 2 this way, 2 this way, ooh. Hey, don't be bad. 2 this way, and oh, did it again. 2 this way, keeping it consistent. And then purls on this side. So same idea. So purl here, 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 and here. Okay, gonna knit a couple rows and then cast it off. 1, 2, and 2. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, let's see what we got. So the original, straight, clean and simple. Kind of scary when you had that one that you dropped. And then you have the one where we added to it. This is up to you. Yes, I know that the other pink is not quite the same. That was the whole idea. Is anyone any more easy than the other? I don't know. I think personally that keeping it pure does a better job than adding that extra yarn end. I think the extra yarn end tends to warp it a little bit, and it's not as clean as it should be. But that's just my feelings. Maybe I'm doing that extra thread a little bit wrong, I'm not quite sure. But that is cables on a KH260 without a punch card to help you out. Now we will do tube knitting, which is something I have never done. So now the book says we need to do tube knitting. Tube knitting is a kind of skip stitch knitting which makes a seamless tube. Place the K-carriage at the right side of the machine. Push the right and left part buttons. Okay. Set the tension dial to a number lower than the original tension. So if we're at 5, let's go to 4. Cast on 3 or 4 needles with an E-wrap. Pull down the fabric in the left hand as you knit and operate the carriage. Okay, well, it shows that we bring them out to whatchamacallit. Alright. Oh, left or right, not left and right. Hang on. So let's part going to the right. Here we go. So we have 3 stitches. I'm going to use our pretty pink again. It says we need to E-wrap. So I need to clip. So E-wrap, E-wrap, E-wrap. Tension 4. So that's one good one. Doesn't knit. Good one knits. Why, look at that. We got an I-cord. Why, gosh darn it, I didn't even know it would do that. I wonder if we could do this over 4. Should we try? And do a little snake? I think we should. So let's take this. And let's see what happens if we increase by 1. Fill in that gap. Bring these forward. Pull down a little bit. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Let's increase it one more time. So we will bring that one out. Let's transfer this one as well. And then transfer the purl. Bring them all out. Pull down. And knit across. Aw. Hey, we learned something new, right? I think that needs to be a little bit tighter though. So let me just tighten that up a little bit. That one just kind of went a little funky. Let me pause it. Okay, let's keep going. Nifty. Well, we all learned something new today. I'm going to knit across one more time. And now I'm going to cast them off. I'm just going to latch tool. Okay, so we have the original nice and neat with 3. Then we went to 4. Then we went to 5. That's pretty cool. I've never done this tube knitting before. I've always used a different kind of knitting machine. Nifty. We learned something new today. Doo-dah, doo-dah. So that brings us to the end of the book, where then it goes into troubleshooting. So we will just have to wait for that tension swatch to dry, and then we'll do a simple shape, also known as a baby hat. So come back next time and we'll get that done. Up next, we're going to knit a baby hat using our tension swatch and the Knit Leader scales.